It was a dark and stormy night when I first felt its presence. The air grew cold, and an eerie feeling crawled up my spine. Unknown to me, a malevolent spirit had taken residence within me, lurking in the shadows of my soul. At first, its influence was subtle. A fleeting thought, a sudden shiver down my spine. I brushed it off as mere coincidence. But as the days passed, the ghost's grip tightened. It reveled in chaos, seeking to wreak havoc through my unwitting body. One fateful evening, as the moon hung low, its power surged. I found myself in a trance, drawn towards an old, decrepit house on the outskirts of town. The ghost's malevolence guided my every step. I stood before the looming structure, unable to resist its sinister call. Inside, the air was thick with foreboding. The walls seemed to pulse with a dark energy, whispering secrets of forgotten horrors. I ascended the creaking stairs, my heart pounding like a drum in a macabre symphony. In a forgotten room, I stumbled upon a dusty journal, its pages yellowed with age. As I read, the words danced before my eyes, recounting a tale of madness and despair. It spoke of the very ghost that now claimed me as its vessel, a spirit scorned and seeking revenge. With each passing day, the spirit's influence grew bolder. It reveled in making me do things that defied reason. Objects moved of their own accord, shadows danced in sinister patterns, and whispers echoed through the empty halls of my mind. I tried to fight back, to regain control of my own being, but the ghost's power was relentless. It reveled in my torment, relishing every moment of my despair. I was a prisoner in my own body, a puppet dancing to its twisted tune. As the days turned into weeks, I became a specter of my former self. Hollow eyes stared back at me from the mirror, a reflection of the darkness that had consumed me. Friends and family grew distant, unable to comprehend the horror that had befallen me. One night, under the ghost's malevolent influence, I found myself standing at the edge of a precipice, the abyss yawning before me. The wind howled, carrying with it a chorus of tortured souls. The spirit urged me forward, its laughter echoing in the recesses of my mind. In that moment, a spark of defiance flickered within me. With every ounce of willpower I could muster, I fought back. The struggle was titanic, a battle of spirits both living and dead. The room seemed to tremble, caught in the crossfire of this ethereal war. And then, in a blinding flash of light, it was over. The malevolent spirit was banished, its power shattered like glass. I stood on the precipice, trembling but triumphant. In the aftermath, I was left with scars, both seen and unseen. The memory of that haunting within me would forever linger, a chilling reminder of the darkness that dwells in the depths of the human soul. But I emerged stronger, a survivor of the supernatural. And though the specter had been vanquished, I knew that in the shadows, other spirits still lurked, waiting for their chance to seize control. The battle for my soul was not over, but I would face it with newfound strength and the knowledge that even in the darkest of nights, the light of the human spirit can prevail.